What's going on, guys? Daily crypto news here, back for another video with you. Typically, I like to get these videos out in the morning. However, I just didn't have a chance this morning, so I'm coming to you live this afternoon here. It's about 12:30. Today is January 23rd, 2024. And on my screen here, you can see the Bitcoin price chart. We do have a little bit of green starting to show up on Bitcoin. But you can see just kind of over the past week with all the ETF news that I've been talking about, it has just continued to fall. So we're going to be looking to see if Bitcoin is able to find some support. I would not be surprised in the long term if we saw Bitcoin get back up to these levels up in here, in between somewhere in this range. Currently, it is sitting at 39,553. But we're going to be looking to see if Bitcoin is able to find some support here on the daily chart for today. Um, with Bitcoin, there are some indicators here. The technicals are pointing to a sell. So a lot of people have already sold. Like I said, retail seems to have been dumped on with the ETF news. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be very good in the long term for Bitcoin, but currently it did happen to hit this Fibonacci level right here, and then it just kind of went straight down after that. So, going to be interesting to see what happens with Bitcoin here over the next couple of weeks. On the Dow Jones here, you can see that the Dow Jones is sitting at 37,822. It did set a new all-time high that we did talk about yesterday. And I do have some moving averages here on the screen. Sometimes moving averages can lead to a breakout or it can act as support, and then the chart will go up. But also vice versa, you can see back here in February of 22, it did the exact opposite, where the moving averages crossed, and then it just kind of went to the downside here. So going to be interesting to see what happens with the Dow Jones, especially with rate cuts possibly coming in the next couple of months, and also possibly a pause in the rates in the next couple of weeks here. So we're going to have to check back on that and see how that affects the market here. As far as the NASDAQ, same kind of picture here, just kind of has been going to the upside, had a little bit of a dip at the beginning of the year, and then has just continued upward. And as you can see, it did also set a new all-time high beginning of this week. So just slightly down from that all-time high. Wouldn't be surprised if it does continue to break upwards as well. Taking a look at some of the other markets, you can see that gold is just barely up, but it's been kind of grinding here to the upside, which is very normal depending on the market conditions. So you can see it did have a cross right here, and it did just kind of bounce right back upwards. So just a reminder, as I've said about gold, it tends to work the opposite of the stock market. So if the stock market is falling, gold tends to increase, gold and silver. Same thing if the stock market is going up and setting new all-time highs, then gold tends to fall. For silver here, you can see it's just kind of been sitting in a range here, going as high as just about $26 at one time, but just kind of grinding in a range, just kind of a long drawn out range here since the beginning of last year, or middle of last year, I should say. As far as the other crypto market, you can kind of see there other coins in the crypto market, I should say. You can kind of see that there's just kind of a lot of blood across the board. Some of the coins like Ethereum is down, XRP is down. Some of the other altcoins like Solana, Stellar Lumens, Dogecoin, some of the more popular altcoins are also down. And that's just normal behavior based on Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin tends to influence the direction of the whole crypto market. So If Bitcoin is down, then typically what you'll see is the rest of the market is down. So we'll have to check back tomorrow and see if we get some more price action. Like I said, with Bitcoin, I'm looking to see if it does find a bottom here. It very well could come down and test some of these other levels here, some of the support levels. So we'll have to see what happens with that. That's all I got for you guys today. Remember, not everything that I say is not financial advice. Always seek a professional. But thank you for checking out the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.